Welcome to News Video Clip. Behind me, we've done a little change to the set here. These are actually TV shows that I used to write for. Beavis and Butthead on MTV, Celebrity Deathmatch on MTV, Rocket Power, which was on Nickelodeon, and also Cat Dog that was on Nickelodeon. So just kind of a little bit of fun there to kind of lighten the mood. Let's move on to our story here. 60 Minutes host Norah O'Donnell interviewed Donald Trump on Sunday night, and she asked him about the manifesto that was written by the alleged shooter who allegedly fired some shots in the Washington Hilton on Saturday night where Trump was speaking. The alleged shooter was in the lobby, and I believe Trump was in one of the ballrooms. Anyway, the alleged shooter sent out his manifesto, I believe, to his family and friends. And Norah O'Donnell is going to read this to Trump, and he is going to freak out. Let's take a look at this.
The so-called manifesto is a stunning thing to read, Mr. President. He appears to reference a motive in it. He writes this quote, "Administration officials, they are targets." And he also wrote this, "I'm no longer willing to permit a pedophile, rapist, and traitor to coat my hands with his crimes." What's your reaction?
Well, I was waiting for you to read that because I knew you meant because you're horrible people, horrible people. Yeah, he did write that. I'm not a rapist. I didn't rape anybody.
Do you think he was referring to you?
Excuse me.
So this is a really funny moment because Trump immediately denies that he's a rapist, even though the alleged shooter never actually mentioned him by name. And Norah O'Donnell jumps in and says, "Well, do you think he was talking about you?" So kind of a weird denial by Trump, who's obviously furious that she's even bringing this up. But that's what journalists do. They actually report the facts. So let's watch the rest.
I'm not a pedophile. You read that crap from some sick person. I got associated with all stuff that has nothing to do with me. I was totally exonerated. Your friends on the other side of the plate are the ones that were involved with, let's say, Epstein or other things. But I said to myself, I'll do this interview and they'll probably, I read the manifesto, as a sick person, but you should be ashamed of yourself reading that because I'm not any of those things.
Mr. President,
and I was
these are
never,
words.
excuse me. You shouldn't be reading that on 60 Minutes.
So anyways, Trump is there trying to obviously censor 60 Minutes, telling her what she can and cannot read, what she can and cannot question. And this is exactly what fascists do. This is what tin horn dictators do. They try to censor the press, and they get very upset when the press doesn't follow their instructions. So anyways, if you want to see more about this story, we have a link for it right underneath the video. And that's what sets us apart from the right-wing podcasters like Joe Rogan and Tim Pool and Benny Johnson, who never back up their claims. We actually back up our videos with evidence. Alrighty, that's all we have now. Be sure to like and subscribe, or you can hate and subscribe. Just make sure you subscribe. Alrighty, guys, we'll see you later with more stories.